Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Decoding with Cody. And please, anyone who has the ability to share or like this video, please get it out to more people because people need to see how obvious this is. Guys, the WWE and the news and everyone is still paying homage to Hitler, okay? I'm going to show you how Hitler is coded in to Roman Reigns, the WWE Universal Champion, who just won, okay? He just won the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania 38 on April 3rd, okay? This is Roman Reigns. I just did a whole video about him and the bloodline, my last video. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. This is important, guys. If we can get this out there, people can see how clearly they are coding this guy with Adolf Hitler. And if people know that they're coding things with Adolf Hitler, I mean, they would have to know that everything is not what it seems, right? But I know it's a long reach, guys. But anyone who can share and like this video, please, because this is so clear what they're doing. Okay, so the first thing I want to mention, guys, is that Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889. Okay, and so this will be his 100. If he was still alive, he would be 132 years old right now. But on April 20th, he will turn 133 years old. Okay, now I'm going to show you why that's important. Let me go over to my document, guys, and show you how this is all tied together. Okay, now again, I wrote here, WWE Champion Roman Reigns just won the Undisputed Championship on 4/3, April 3rd. Okay, now please read this document if you guys haven't. Okay, please read it. It's the Bloodline document. It's going to help you, figure it out. Also, this document that I'm currently in is the Nazi Germany document. So I'm gonna link two documents in the description below. They're going to be tied together. They're going to be linked to the Bloodline and the Nazis. Okay, which I believe are tied together because they're trying to create an Aryan race, a superior, pure bloodline. Okay, this is what it's all about. I'm pretty sure I've cracked the code on exactly what they're trying to do here. It's about depopulating all the unpure bloodlines and recreating a perfect bloodline. Okay, so anyways, so again, guys, remember, I told you that on 4/20/2022, it will be Hitler's 133rd birthday if he was still alive. Okay, this is not a coincidence, guys. This is not a coincidence. Why is 133 big? Well, guys, look down here. Roman Reigns, who just won the Undisputed Championship, a matter of a couple of weeks before Hitler's 133rd birthday, Roman Reigns equals 133, guys. Come on, 133. His birthday is Hitler's birthday. His next birthday is 133rd birthday. Roman Reigns equals 133. It's very clear. Not only, that's not even it, guys. Look at this. Roman Reigns is a direct match with Hail Hitler, which is the phrase they used to use in Germany when they would do a salute. Not only in one cipher, but in two ciphers. Roman Reigns and Hail Hitler are a match. Also notice that Roman Reigns and Hail Hitler are both 61, and if you run that in reverse, Adolf Hitler is 61. So not only is Roman Reigns matching to Hail Hitler, but he's also matching to Adolf Hitler, which is the name of the guy, right? So clear, it's not only is he tied to the salute saying that they use for Hitler, but it's also tied to Hitler himself. Okay, here, guys, I showed you a picture that from April 20th, 1889 to this April 20th will be 133 years, just like Roman Reigns equals 133. Okay, so clear, so clear that I don't see how people could not bat it. They just won't even bat an eye. Now, let's talk about another thing that just happened today. I just happened to be checking in on WWE's show that happened tonight. And of course, guys, they debuted a new wrestler, okay? He's not completely new. He's been around, but they debuted him on his first time on this show on SmackDown tonight. And his name, they debuted his new name as Gunther, okay? But that has a lot of symbology, but I'm not going to talk about Gunther here. I want to talk about the guy's real name, okay? The guy's real name that debuted tonight, just after Roman Reigns, who's tied to Hitler, won his championship, is Walter Hahn. Okay, Walter Hahn. Not only is his name Walter Hahn, I'm going to show you how it matches Hitler and gematria, but I'm going to show you how Walter Hahn is from Austria. Okay, so they debuted a wrestler. Okay, if the whole Roman Reigns connection wasn't enough for you guys, matching Hitler, so 1 week after Roman Reigns wins the title, and he's tied to Hitler, they debut an Austrian wrestler, and Hitler was born in Austria. He was born on 420 in Austria. Okay, so again, now they debut a wrestler from Austria, and notice that Walter Hahn, the guy's real name, is matched to Sieg Heil, which is another phrase that they used to say in Nazi Germany to salute Hitler. Okay, just go look up the things they used to salute: Sieg Heil and Hail Hitler. Okay, both sayings they used to use. So Walter Hahn matches Sieg Heil, and Walter Hahn matches Adolf Hitler with a 110. Now, why is the 110 important, guys? Well, the day that Adolf Hitler was born is 420. 1889 was the 110th day of the year, and Adolf Hitler just happens to equal 110, guys. Come on, not to mention Walter Hahn, the wrestler that just debuted, 110. I mean, first of all, what's the chances that Adolf Hitler equals 110 and he's born on the 110th day of the year? Come on. And then not to mention, what's the chances that they just debuted an Austrian wrestler where Adolf was born in Austria on the 110th day of the year and his name happens to equal 110? Come on. Wake up. All right? Now, before he debuted, Gunther, he used to use his old wrestling name. He used to just use his first name as his stage name, Walter. Okay, and even his first name is tied to Germany and Hitler. Okay, now notice down here, guys, that Walter is 83 and 38. Notice that Germany, where Hitler was part of, 83, 38. Okay, and up here, I talked about the show, and many times before in the top of this document, I talked about the show, The Man in the High Castle, which is about Nazi Germany and what the United States would look like if the Nazis won World War II. Okay? And notice that the song, again, the theme song for that show is 38 too. And also I tied Colorado into this because Colorado's tied to the Nazis, guy. Colorado is tied to the Nazis. They have a Nazi artwork in the airport. In the top of this document, go up and read the top of this document. It talks all about it. Okay. But again, in the show, The Man in the High Castle, which is about Nazis, Colorado is a main location in the theme of that show. Again, not a coincidence because it's about Germany and Colorado and how they're tied together. Okay. But notice, guys, back to Walter. Walter equals 8338, just like Germany, just like where Hitler was ruled at. Okay. So not only does Walter tie to Hitler his name and his saying and the day he was born, but Walter, just his first name that he used to use as his stage name, ties to Germany. Okay, and not only that, guys, but it's all about the 110. Remember, Adolf Hitler was born on the 110th day of the year. Adolf Hitler equals 110. Walter Hahn equals 110. Notice, royal bloodline of Jesus, 110. It's all about a bloodline, guys, an Aryan sacred bloodline. It's what it's about. Propaganda. What are the Nazis known for? They're known propaganda by, and what is gematria, guys? It's propaganda by numbers, 110. The United States government, who uses this propaganda by numbers, 110. And of course, guys, the show about Nazi Germany being taking over the United States after World War II, The Man in the High Castle, 110. Okay, so what's the chances that Adolf Hitler is born on the 110th day of the year? His name equals 110. He's tied to the wrestler that just debuted from the same country he was born in. And the show that's about Nazis also equals 110. The United States government, this should tell you the United States government equals 110, just like The Man in the High Castle, and propaganda by numbers, just like Adolf Hitler's 110. This should tell you we live in Nazi Germany already. We live in Nazi Germany already, and they're trying to bring the whole world under the control. If you guys watch the show A Man in the High Castle, they're trying to take over the whole world under Nazis in the show, okay? Just so you guys know. I know I'm being stern, but I think this just needs to be pointed out how clear this is, okay? So I think I made my point. Everyone, please get this out so people can see how clear. The main thing people should look at is saying, okay, hey, Adolf Hitler equals 110 in gematria, the most simple cipher. A through Z, 1 through 26, right? And he equals 110, and he's born on the 110th day of the year. What are the freaking chances, guys? Not to mention what I just told you about all the wrestling stuff. Okay? So please like, share the video. I appreciate all of you guys. Please take care. Get the truth out, guys. We need to get the truth out. I appreciate you watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.